Join me as I try this simple pollination trick to double my winter squash yields this season. When it comes to growing winter squash, one of the most critical factors in determining a successful harvest is pollination. Without proper pollination, you can say goodbye to those delicious, tender fruits you've been dreaming of. As gardeners, we all want to maximize our yields, and that's why today, I want to share with you a simple yet powerful trick to boost your winter squash yields. One of the biggest challenges gardeners face when growing winter squash is poor fruit set. You've probably experienced it. You plant the seeds, nurture the vines, and wait patiently for the fruit to develop, only to find that most of them are either misshapen or rotting on the vine. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you've invested so much time and effort into your garden. Another common issue is the reliance on bees and other pollinators to do the job for us. While bees are incredibly important for pollination, they can be unpredictable, and a lack of pollinators in your area can severely impact your harvest. When it comes to winter squash, bees are usually the primary pollinators, but they can be inconsistent, and as a result, fruit set can suffer. In addition, many gardeners struggle with the fact that winter squash plants are often self-incompatible, meaning they need to be cross-pollinated with another plant to produce fruit. This can lead to a lot of hand pollination, which can be time-consuming and labor-intensive. But what if I told you there's a way to simplify the process and increase your chances of getting a bumper crop? Winter squash plants produce both male and female flowers, and the process of pollination involves transferring pollen from the male flowers to the female flowers. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is, but it's also incredibly important, because without proper pollination, your fruit won't develop properly. The trick I want to share with you today is something I've been experimenting with in my own garden, and the results have been nothing short of amazing. So, what's the trick? It's really quite simple. By gently agitating the male flowers and then touching them to the female flowers, you can increase the chances of successful pollination. This process is called vibration pollination, and it works by mimicking the vibrations that bees create when they land on the flowers. By doing this a few times a week, you can significantly increase your chances of getting a bumper crop of delicious, healthy winter squash. To start, identify the male flowers on your plant, which are typically smaller and have a longer stem than the female flowers. Gently grasp the stem of the male flower and vibrate it back and forth for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then, take the same flower and touch it to the stigma of the female flower. Repeat this process several times, making sure to get a good coating of pollen on the female flowers. It's as simple as that. By incorporating this vibration pollination trick into your winter squash growing routine, you can significantly boost your yields and enjoy a more successful harvest. Remember, the key is to be consistent and gentle when performing the vibration, as you want to mimic the natural pollination process as closely as possible. In conclusion, today we've discussed the importance of pollination in growing winter squash, the challenges gardeners face, and a simple yet powerful trick to boost your yields. By incorporating vibration pollination into your routine, you can increase your chances of getting a bumper crop of delicious, healthy winter squash. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own experiences with squash gardening in the comments below. If you're looking for more gardening tips and tricks, be sure to check out my other videos for some great advice on how to take your garden to the next level.